Welcome back, I'm Trish. Thank you for joining me for your full reading. Choose from group 1, 2 or 3, rose quartz, clear or amethyst. Take a moment, see which one resonates with you most for this week, and I will be back with your full reading. Hi, welcome back, I'm Trish. Thank you for joining me again for your reading. This is group 1, rose quartz. Thank you for joining me. And I've got a lot of new subscribers. I just want to say welcome. I appreciate everyone being here, trying really hard to get the messages that you need for the week. Okay, let me just tap into your energies and see what your reading brings. Okay, so first of all, the center of this spread, just tapping into group 1, please. Group 1 messages for the week. Okay, so what the general meaning of the reading is, the general energy. I'm going to bring you the general energy of the reading. You can apply that in any way you like. Because it's a group reading, it's going to resonate differently for different people, apply to different areas of their life. If I see an area, I'm going to let you know. Okay, first of all, what I'm seeing is that there's seems to be a few different options, a few different ideas floating around. Okay, so we're centering this, the center of this spread based on having many options available around you or many ideas that you're considering. Okay, so it's asking you, and it's about a decision. It's a decision that you're making that's come up, and it's something to do with either timing. You need the timing's either not right or you're trying to get the timing right somehow. But what I am getting is a decision. So it's like you're either going to go one way or another and you're trying to think. I'm feeling it could be related to your home. It could be related to either moving or thinking, about upgrading, renovating, moving. It could also be about family. So this is the card of the nest change, which means changes around your home or your family. So it could be that you're either thinking about moving out of the family home, somebody out of the family is moving out, somebody could be moving in. And these are decisions. These are things, it's like a decision that you're trying to work out is the best way to go. What's the best way to go for the situation? There's many options. Could be that you're looking at thinking of extending your family. You could be looking at extending your home. So it could be there's some kind of extensions, renovations, upgrades, changes to your current situation surrounding your family or your home. Okay, I'm getting that, let's see here. Okay, it can sometimes be a little stressful, but not in a problematic way, like a stress, anxiety kind of way. It's more like it's a big decision is what I'm getting. It's a big decision, so it's weighing quite heavily on you, and it's like you're really wanting to make the right choice, and and you're looking for the right answers. Okay, and you're looking deep. You're looking, like I'm seeing you're looking into a mirror. So you're looking deep into the situation, trying to work out what's the best scenario for you. It's going to be a different answer for everybody. That's why I'm not picking up on one way or another which way to go, is because the energy of the reading is saying there's many options or there is a decision that's being made. It's not telling me that if it was a one reading, I could tell you definitely what the best path would be to take. But because there's so many people watching and probably selected this group, that it's saying that it's not giving me what your correct path is, because I can't individually read for one person. It is telling me that there is decisions or options around it, and you're deliberating and you're trying to work out the best case scenario. Feel like it's something to do with an end of a situation though. It's like either you could be ending a situation. This down here, we've got the marriage card, death do us part. So it could be something to do with end of life situation or end of marriage. It could be an end of a contract. That could be a mortgage, or ending, a lease, breaking a lease. Could be, and because I'm bringing it back to the home situation, I feel like there is some kind of an end of a situation that is weighing heavily into the decision that's being made, surrounding the decision that's being made. You are looking into it quite carefully though, and it's asking you just to be aware of all the fine print. Just be really look into the situation fully. I think you need to really be clear as to what you're getting into or what your real options are, and you need to make the right choices. You need to have all in the information. I feel like you're starting to uncover things, or you will start to find things maybe after you've made the decision, or as time goes on, because we've got the time card again, so it's about a timing, getting the timing right. So I feel like you're going to be given more key pieces to the puzzle, to the situation. So whether you find out something new, or something that you didn't think, like something you hadn't thought of before, plays into it in a way, and I feel like you're getting just more new information, fresh eyes, fresh information. It's something that opens the situation up to be bigger, or it opens it up, the situation, in some way that, okay, it's different than what you originally thought. So perhaps you thought it was going to be simple. It's saying that maybe you need to look into it more. There's more to the situation. You're going to uncover some more things. There'll be more to the situation. Okay, what else have we got for group 1, please? Group 1. Okay, let's check in with your energy. Okay, so overall, I'm not seeing that it's overly negative. I'm not seeing that it's stressful or anxiety or depression. I'm not seeing that it's excitement energy either, but I am feeling like it's a decision energy. It's an energy of sitting on something and thinking, what is the best case scenario? What direction do I need to go? And as I said, I can't read one-on-one for everybody to tell you what your best path is. That's something you have to do on a one-on-one reading. But I am seeing that it is related to the ending of something, end of a situation, related to relationships, family or home, very prominently are coming up in this reading. I don't think it's to do with work. I feel like it's definitely to do with housing, home situation, family, marriage, mortgage or leases. So it's definitely, that's what I'm seeing the energies are around. But I'm feeling like it can sometimes be a little confusing. There seems to be so many parts to this situation. It's like it can be a little bit confusing. It's leaving you a little bit confused for some of you. Okay, but yeah, I definitely feel like you need to look into it. Make sure that you've got all of the information before you make it. So I want you to make an informed decision. Make sure you have all the key pieces of information. Sit down and do your sums. Sit down and work everything out before you actually dive in and jump anything. I feel like that's the energy that we're here, because it is an ending of a situation. And once you end a situation, you don't really go back to it. You move on to the next situation. So I feel like you really need to be certain that you do want to end this situation. You do want to move out of your home. You do want to end your job. You do want to, it's like it's a finalising of something. You're finalising something in order to, for these new changes regarding your housing, your family or your marriage. But I hope that helps. I'll be back again for your express reading at the end of the week, and back again for your full reading next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Joining me group 2. If you selected the clear quartz, then this reading is for you. Okay, so we're centering, the energies here are a little bit heavy. So I'm just tapping into your energies here for a minute. Okay, I want to thank you for joining me. This is a group reading, so things resonate differently for different people. I'm going to give you the overall energies of the read, and you can apply that to any part of your life that suits. Okay, in some cases I can show you what areas, however, there's so many people, so it's different for everybody. Okay, so the energy of this read is that there's a lot of chaos and turmoil around, and it's kind of messing with your head. So it could either be that it's giving you headaches, or it's messing with your head as in a way. Okay, it's quite a lot of chaos and turmoil. I have 2 turmoil and chaos cards in the deck, and they're both here. So it's saying that the situation that you're involved in right now is quite chaotic, quite a lot of turmoil, and it's messing with your head. So it's either making so it's like your head's full, you just can't take any more, you can't fit any you can't deal with anything more, you can't fit anything more in, or it's it's just messing you up, I've got to say, in the most polite way. Okay, I am getting on the horizon though. There is some beautiful opportunities for you. So there's some really good new opportunities that involve you stepping up and making some changes to have these opportunities present themselves to you. Now, for some of you, I've just got to tap in. There could be some of you that are suffering from mental fight, a mental battle in your mind. Now, what I do want to say to you very, very clearly is that you are only in a cycle. This will not last forever. So I can see some beautiful things on the horizon for you. You're going to come out of this. So I want to be very clear with that. This does not relate to everybody. This is only maybe one person. But if I can get through to that one person, then I feel like the message is being delivered to the person it's meant to go to. So what it is saying is that the situation is not always going to be as hard and as heavy as what it is right now. I can feel the mental struggle that you're dealing with. It's just so much mental anguish. It's such a mental fight. It's very difficult, but it's saying that on the horizon there is beautiful things on the horizon, but what it's asking you is that you need to clean up your life in some way. So you either need to clean up the mental thoughts that's having, you need to clean up what you're putting into your mind, so what you're watching, people you're surrounding yourself with, what you're involved with. So something around you is toxic or unhealthy, it's not good for you. So and that's affecting your mental state. So what it's saying is you need to clean up your life or what you put into your mind in order for you to overcome this situation and win in this mental battle. Okay, so just getting back to the general spread now. Okay, so what we've got here is that it could be a mental thing going on in your mind as well. So for some people, it's more than they can cope with. So it's so much that they're dealing with, but there could be a mental fight too. So it could be negative self-talk in there. It's just a lot of mental anguish, and it's a lot of mental overload. So it could be headaches, even neck pain, upper body is what I'm getting. So upper body pain, stress in this area up here. So it's like you've got this, it's like you're encapsulated by this negative bubble or this negative energy just surrounding you. And generally I don't see you as, I just feel you're a victim of it. I don't see you as being a negative person. I just feel you're a victim of it. It's like you're engulfed by it. It surrounds you, this negative and this chaos, and it's like you need to clean up the situation. So you need to clear that from your life. So whatever it is, you need to be the one that steps up and makes the changes in order to clear that negative drama from your life. Whatever this negative chaos is around you that's really starting to get to you, you need to be the one that steps up and makes the changes. So group 2, this is a very heavy reading. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can get things sorted and we can have a really good reading for you next week. But I can tell that what you're going through right now is heavy and you have my sympathies. And I really hope that you find peace. I'm sending you love and light. I'm sending you, universal healing, and hoping that you can tap in yourself, and maybe that's something you can do. Try and tap into your own guides, your own ancestors, your own higher self, and ask them for help to help you get through this heavy situation. So I hope that helps. Group 2, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for your full reading, or at the end of the week for your mini reading. Thank you. Welcome back, group 3. If you've selected the amethyst and this is your reading. Okay, this is a group reading, so I'm going to give you the overall energies of the read, and you can apply that to any part of your life. Okay, so just tapping into your energies. Now, what I see in the center of your spread is you being very organized, things being very lined up. However, around you, it seems to be a different story. So what that's kind of saying to me is that what's going on around you isn't any kind of reflection of what's on the inside of you. So that could be read in the different ways. Either what's showing on the outside is different to what's on the inside, or the chaos that's going on around you, the drama, is unrelated to you personally. So it's not anything that you've caused. It's just, for some people that will be the case. Now let's have a look at what's going on around you. So first of all, we've got, it's asking, okay, it's either got an end to a situation here, the Death card in the tarot, which indicates changes or an ending. I'm getting an earache too, by the way. I don't get earaches, so that could either be asking you to listen. You need to listen to other people's opinions, or it could be that somebody is experiencing an earache, but I'm getting something about the ear. Left, and it's left for love with the ears, but it's it could be like a loved one around you. Okay, so it's asking you to choose your battles. So it feels like what it feels like to me is that you're butting heads with somebody close to you, like a loved one or someone close to you. It's like you're butting heads with them. It could be like a child or a partner. You're just not gelling, you're not meshing, but it's asking you to choose your battles, because it seems to be like every time you say something that somebody jumps down your throat. It's like you have to be very careful about what you say, and very maybe you're not hearing them properly either. Maybe you're not listening to their point, their side of the story. So maybe you're quick to anger and you're quick to fight back when something's said, but you're not actually quite listening to what they're saying. So, and I'm only getting that because of the earache. So it's something to do with people clashing and not hearing each other, or not, it's like they're not gelling, but they're not budging either on their point of view. It's like you're looking, I can see you looking in on someone, like you're watching what they're doing or they're watching what you're doing, and it's a competitive, almost a competitive situation here that I'm getting. So for you, for people, it'll be different. So some people, it'll be somebody in their close family, it could be somebody at work. It is something to do with some sort of competition or some competitive behavior or some kind of battle where you've got to be strategic in the way you say something, because I'm getting that they either you're saying it incorrectly and they're taking offense to it, or you're taking offense because you're not hearing them properly, but there's some kind of strategic way that you need to speak. So things need to be said in a more strategic way is what I'm getting. So it's like, because otherwise it just causes this big fight is what I'm getting. So there needs to be some kind of improvement to the situation is what I'm getting. So you can see around you in this beautiful lined up balanced chakras are surrounded by a whole bunch of chaos and drama. So, and it's not actually the chaos and drama cards, it's just something about clashing or somebody watching you, like you're being judged all the time. You feel like you're being judged, or you're being very judgmental on somebody else. But I'm feeling like situations need to be improved around this. Definitely about, there's a mask here, so it's about two sides to it. So it's like there's two sides to this situation, and I'm getting the two coins too. So if there's two sides to this situation, it's not just your side is what I'm getting. So it's not just your opinion, it's somebody else has an opinion as well. And somehow you need to be able to meet in the middle, or you need to agree to disagree, basically, because I feel like you're not going to, your ideas, they're not going to gel, they're not going to, neither one of you are going to back down. So it feels like you either got to agree to disagree and try to move on from that situation, or I just feel like you need to make some kind of improvements around it. But yeah, it's quite a position that you're in, that you have to be very careful how you say things or what you say, because you don't know if that's going to be used against you either. So I'm just getting that as well. Now, so again, yes, with the two-faced, it's the mask. So the mask of two sides to a situation. It can also be that somebody's two-faced, or it could be that you need to be truthful and authentic in the way you speak. So perhaps you're not saying what you want to say. You're holding back because you're scared of it causing a fight. You're scared that someone's going to jump down your throat. It's like I can see here somebody's watching you, and it's like you're feeling very guarded, and it's saying choose your battle. So it feels like you've either got to be, you're too afraid to say it the way you want to say it, because it feels like you're worried about how the other person's going to react to you. So that could be the situation as well. But it's all the same energy. It's all about two people that don't see eye to eye, have a different opinion, see things differently, or one person wants to say something in a certain way but is scared how the other person's going to react, because that person can sometimes just jump to conclusions, or don't hear properly, don't hear the, there could be you, doesn't have to be the other person, can misinterpret things, or don't listen fully, completely, to get the full, accurate, clear picture of the story. Anyway, getting back to looking for something nice for you for the week, because I can see you're beautiful and lined up and nice, but I feel like, you've just got this drama around one person in particular around you. It's just saying for you, though, just choose your battles. Be strategic in the way that you talk. Be careful what you say. You don't want things used against you. You don't want to also be misconstrued. What's being said, you don't want it to be misinterpreted either. But I'm getting that you need to take time out away from that situation, and you still need to be yourself. You still need to be authentic, because we've got, coming back to the authentic card, and being yourself. It's not always about speaking your truth and saying things the way they need to be said, or saying things you need to say. It's also about being your true self. So you need to be yourself. And what I've got next to that is the dancing card. So it's like dance like no one's watching, basically, is what the card means. So what it's saying to you, with all this other stuff going on, about being fearful of how other people see you or how other people react to what you're saying. You still need to dance like no one's watching. You still need to be yourself, and you still need to be you, really. So you need to be able to do that and feel free to do that without having the feeling of being watched or judged, or somebody will use it against you, or take it in the wrong way. It's like that's the feeling I'm getting from this, the whole feeling of it. But what the cards are saying is that, hey, you need to dance like no one's watching. You need to be you, and that's what you need to do. So I hope that helps you, group 3. I will see you at the end of the week for your mini reading, and next week for your full. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe.